Hey folks, it's me, Brian, and this is what I'm drinking tonight. I'm having a wine from Sutter Home. It's their white Zinfandel, the original from California. And I read on an internet machine that Sutter Home produces about 80% of the white Zinfandels that come in this nifty small bottle, which is about 6.3 fluid ounces. So let's get into this one, which is actually only 9.5% alcohol by volume. So a glass of this is really not a glass of wine. It's not a 12% ABV product, but it is cheap, and it comes in a nifty plastic bottle, and it comes in an appropriate sized portion for your glass. And you don't have to waste a whole bottle of wine if you don't like it, since it's only a small sample size. So let's crack this one open, folks. Twist off. You know that's not a good start, right? Oh, even had a little bit of carbonation in there. A little gas came out of it. So white Zinfandels are, according to the internet, they're rosés. I never knew that. I just know I see them all the time, and I know that they're always cheap. Now this costs $2.19 at a local package store, where the bottles of wine on the top shelf were no more expensive than $16.99. True story. So that kind of gives you an idea of this particular package store. And I don't go there often, naturally. In fact, that was the very first time I purchased something from there. Just happened to be there, going somewhere else, be near there, going somewhere else. So enough of my rambling. This is what it looks like. It looks like a rosé, right? It has that nice rosy appearance. Let's see how it smells. Well, it smells like cheap wine. Like Sutter Home has this thing, like all their wines kind of smell the same, no matter whether they're the white Zinfandel or Merlot that's like flavored, or any of the other varieties. They all kind of smell the same, kind of a strong, like sour grapey smell. I had a malt beverage product that kind of smelled like this back in the summer. Yeah, it smells like, like sour grapey. Like if you took a bag of grapes and left them out for a long time, didn't refrigerate them, and it started to get kind of mushy and liquid started to come out of them, and that aroma, sour grapey. Let's give it a taste though. Prost, my friends. So it's sweet and kind of acidic tasting, and it has that fortified wine taste. Now, if you would have poured this into my glass and told me this was Mad Dog 2020, I would have believed you. If you poured this in my glass and told me this was Boone's Farm, I would have believed you. This is cheap in every sense of the word. But it's so sweet. And I like sweet wines. I like Rieslings. I like Gewürztraminer. I do like sweet wines, but this is like too sweet for me. It's not even reminiscent of wine. When it gets so sweet and it has such a acid, grapey taste and sugary taste, it doesn't even taste like wine. It doesn't even go down like wine. It doesn't even smell like wine. It tastes like high C. That's what this is. This is like high C. This is like drinking high C. It's like drinking Tang. I mean, it's smooth, but it has such a sweet taste and like a kind of a sour, like aftertaste. So it doesn't go together. It just doesn't go together. The aromas, the taste profile, it doesn't go together. So there you have it. Sutter Home, the original white Zinfandel. I give this a thumbs down. I do not recommend this. If you're cooking, maybe use it. But if you're trying to enjoy a nice glass of wine, I would not get this. There's other cheap ones probably out there that are better. Although cheap wines are like, they have their own little category. So they all might be just as bad as this one. But this one was pretty bad. In fact, if you get Sutter Home's other wines, I've had another one that was not like, it wasn't a Zinfandel. It was a real great variety that other manufacturers make. That's one thing about white Zinfandel. No one else makes this stuff. Like, it's not made by like high-end wine producers. But like a Merlot is. I wouldn't recommend this, folks. Stay safe, stay sane, and I will see you on the next video.